first started Roofer Supply in 1994, my brother Dino was here working with the team of people that had joined up with us at the time. And I was actually working with my brothers John and George over at Pappas Builders, which is our trucking company. And so we opened in 94. A few short years later, in 97, I was actually finishing up my graduate degree, and it was a really good time for me to migrate over to roofers because we realized we were growing exponentially, and there were certain things that we just needed help with. One of them was human resources, just more administrative support. And so I moved over in 97. A couple of years later in 99, we opened up Linden. So now we had 3 branches. And it was in 1999 that we hired our bona fide HR person. And we didn't have an HR department. So we basically hired her and said, okay, Holly, you got to help build this. So we hired Holly in 1999, and then we've just continued growing since then. But a few years after that, my brother John ended up migrating over to roofers as well. So now the 3 of us are roofers, and George is over at Pappas helping to run that company. It worked out really well, and I think we all come to the table with different skills. And one of the things that I think we've been able to do really well is we do a good job of not stepping on each other's toes, and it's just organically happened where we all have just naturally migrated to the areas of our best skill sets, and it's worked out really well. And I've learned that we're kind of an anomaly in this area. People that I know that here we're in a family business who they themselves have experienced that are like, are you guys crazy? You like work together and then you like to play together as well? And we actually do. We get along well, and we rarely fight. I think maybe once I told Dino to get out of my office, but we really just do a good job of working well together, and our 4 core values are honesty, integrity, trust, and mutual respect. And I think it's important that we demonstrate those, and I think the 4 of us really offer each other a lot of mutual respect in our areas of responsibility and expertise, and I think it works really well. One of the things when I get up in the morning and I think about coming to work, I look forward to it because I realize so many of the people around here are not just my coworkers or employees, they're my friends. They're people that I care about. We know their families, we know their kids, and it's a good place to work when we're all more than just coworkers. We're more than just people who happen to work at the same company. And we have a vested interest in each other, and part of what makes work enjoyable is that we truly care about each other. And one of the fun things that we do around here is, the guys will have pull-up contests, who can do the most pull-ups, or the girls will do arm wrestling contests, and we'll just have fun with it. And we just recently decided we usually have a staff meeting in the middle month of each quarter, and we decided to do a movie night. So we're doing a company-wide for the northern branches that are logistically feasible. We're doing a movie night where we're all going to go. We'll rent the theater, employees get to come, we bring 1 guest, and we're going to pack a whole theater of just roofers and Pappas employees, and we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be fun. And the enthusiasm and the response that we've gotten just from something like that has been really overwhelming, and people are excited, so that's pretty cool.
Just 1 box? Get 30! Oh yeah, that's 1 box should be, okay? Come on, you hair.
30!
We like to play tricks on each other. Scott, one of our counter guys, was out over the holidays, and so his teammates took every single item on his work area and wrapped it up in wrapping paper. And his chair, his stapler, his computer, every single item on his desk was completely wrapped. So when he came in after the holidays, after the first of the year, he probably spent a good hour and a half just trying to, dig his way out of all those things that they had done for him. And, those are the kind of things that I think some companies might think, gosh, that's wasted time. But from my perspective, those are the kind of things that build team. It helps build camaraderie, and it lets people know that they care about each other, and it really makes a difference, I think, in our day-to-day operations. And, sometimes we'll try to do things like kickball, or we'll try to do things that make it fun and incorporate the yard people as well as the inside staff. And, that's the other thing, too, in our company, whether the person is a forklift driver, a roof loader, the president of the company, a salesperson, a manager, they're all very, very important to our day-to-day operations, and so we really try to make sure that there is nobody that's more important than the next person, because if any link of the chain falls down or breaks, it really does impact everyone. And so when we come to bonus programs or things like that are company-wide, everybody shares equally amongst that, because we really do believe that everybody is equally important. Well, the other thing is, right now, in particular at our company, we've got a management team that is as good as it's ever been. We've got the best team of people who are really helping us to manage and grow the company. They bring additional skill sets to the table, which we need. They're doing a great job, and I think with their support, all of our people across the board are getting more support, because they bring things to the they bring issues up, or they bring things to the table and bring further awareness to us about things that are going on in our branches that we can't touch and see every single day. So I think Holly said it yesterday, we've got across the board between Pappas and Roofers, 85 employees at Pappas, or 85 employees at Roofers and 15 at Pappas. We just couldn't have a better team right now with all of our people. It's really wonderful. So I'm Stephanie Pappas at Roofer Supply, and we're celebrating our 20th anniversary this year. So what you might not know about us is behind the scene at Roofer Supply, we're rap stars. And we got a new LP coming out. It's going to probably preview in Greece, and then eventually make its way overseas to the United States.
Yo.
So we're going to just give you a little tiny taste of what that looks like, but hope you enjoy.
Yeah, yo, dog.
Yo, yo.